My name is Jessica Zimmerman. I'm with One Mississippi. I'm actually the, sorry, this is going to be rough. I'm actually the regional outreach assistant. So my area is Iowa and Northern Illinois. So I'm one of 5 other outreach assistants for One Mississippi. We have folks up in the north, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and we work our way. So we cover all 10 STEM states. Like I said. Okay. And so the One Mississippi is the only national campaign for the Mississippi River, and we're supported by the Mississippi River Network, which is now nearly 50 organizations regionally and nationally. So, yep. One Mississippi all started back in 2009 officially, but before that, the Mississippi River Network hired Blue Stem Communications out of Chicago. It's a nonprofit environmental communications group to do public opinion-based research and do communications for the network as well along the length of the entire river. And from that we found that there are different regions and people view the river differently, and so we need to kind of talk to people differently and use different language. So when you talk to farmers, you're not going to be like pointing fingers, because that doesn't get anywhere. And so some of our network partners in this region include the National Mississippi River Museum and Aquarium, in which I am based in Dubuque, Iowa, the Joe Davies Conservation Foundation, Living Lands and Waters, and the Iowa Environmental Council, just to name a few, but like I said, a lot of groups. So One Mississippi uses value-based messaging to kind of really connect people's values to things that they may know that they care about or don't realize that it's connected to things that they already care about, like children and the future and drinking water, or how the fact that the river helped to shape this country. So, like I mentioned, we recruit river citizens. River citizens are people that have identified themselves as maybe, they're like, oh yeah, I live on the river. Well, that's great, but it doesn't make you a river citizen yet. So they're just guardians and caretakers of the river. We recruit them, they sign up with us, it's free, and they've acknowledged our core message that our river's in trouble, but there are things that we can do to help. So taking on shared responsibility for the quality of our water. So whether it's from armchairs to wading boots, our river citizens are changing their lives in small ways that make a big difference downstream. So currently, we have over 12,000 folks signed up as river citizens in all 50 states. So people don't have to live on the river to care about it. We realize that we have a lot of challenges with our river right now. Unsustainable farming practices, loss of wetlands, and urban stormwater runoff. And so in the last year, we had over 900 new river citizens in the Iowa region, all of which we encourage and provide opportunities for folks to get engaged. Without that education component, we can't hope for folks to really care about what every other organization here is doing. If people don't know what's going on, you're not going to have the backing when it comes time to supporting healthy river initiatives later on. So in Iowa, I had folks work on monitoring water quality in local watersheds, supporting sustainable farming methods at the farmers market, picking up trash. Well, that's not everyone's cup of tea. There are other opportunities like paddling, attending educational talks and meetings, in addition to going to festivals and having fun. Who doesn't like beer? We also have blog posts, educational blog posts written not by organizations like you folks here, as well as One Mississippi people like me. And the river citizens get 1 newsletter a month, and so they're not hopefully feeling bombarded like I know I get 1,200 emails a day that I just start deleting. So we're hoping to keep them engaged and to really address the nutrient pollution issues, loss of wetlands, which all these problems aren't specific to the driftless region, but there are things that it all flows downstream. And so by making changes in their daily lives, it really helps to promote a sense of urgency for people, learning that we can make a difference. And even some of our representatives have taken on and considered themselves river citizens. So if we find that their actions aren't really following that or as much as we'd like, we have an action center on our website, so it's really easy for folks that maybe don't want to pick up trash to contribute in small ways, whether sending a quick email or just learning more about the river, connecting with it in some way, spreading the message that our river is in trouble, but we can actually do something. So sometimes with a problem as big as what we have here, it's a little overwhelming. But our goal is to really get informed and engaged stakeholders from a variety of backgrounds, whether or not people realize that they care about it. Our goal with One Mississippi is to use the language in a way that really connects with them and why they need to care about the river. So if you're not already a river citizen, come find me and I will sign you up, or if you're interested in joining the Mississippi River Network. It's a great resource. All right, thank you.